Alright, this is just a video to show off a kind of a station design I came up with. I not really came up with a lot of stuff is taken from YouTube videos and obvious tutorials on door booster stuff like that. This is a friend's single player map. This is the basement underneath his house, and I'm hosting it on my server, so we could just mess around. I built him a minecart station. Here I've seen a few designs for door boosters that come from behind a wall, but they leave the possibility of tampering open by having a hole in the wall big enough you can walk through. Not really a big deal to just close that off. Makes everything flow a lot easier without accidentally messing stuff up. This is where the booster cart exits. You place your cart here. You can either press the button or the push pad, the pressure plate, in case you accidentally bump the cart and it rolls forward. That also triggers it, because at that point you're too far forward to press the button. It's just a chest with carts. The booster cart comes out from behind that wall, boosts you down this output, and goes back behind the wall. Here are 4 switches for the 4 directions. There's a design on the Reddit PvE public server, which only has, I know there's many different designs, but this is kind of what I based off. Someone else had the same kind of design. They had 3 switches, so the 4th direction is all the switches off. What I like about this with the 4 switches is if you forget to flip a switch when you come down here, it'll just send you through and kick you right back out, so you can make your choice instead of going down the wrong direction. Also, there's just a pressure plate with no blocks underneath for fun, I guess. These switches, I'll describe them as 1, 2, 3, and 4. Switch number 1 affects this switch right here, this rail switch. Sends you that way. 2 sends you that way. So this one will eventually make it 90 and go that direction. And the number 2, which is right here, I sent it through a booster in the same location, but it'll eventually just go off in this direction. Number 3 is right here, and that sends you this way, which is actually the only track we already have established. It goes down in that direction. Number 4 switch activates the rail switch right here, which it's just a loop back right now, but it will eventually keep going in this direction I'm looking now. Now also I incorporated, what we wanted to do is, instead of having 8 tracks, so 2 tracks in each direction, and like an out and an in, it saves a lot of space and iron if he goes back to playing semi-vanilla, to only have 1 track in each direction, because it's a single player map, so no one else is going to be using it. You don't got to worry about collisions. Just use that same track for input and output. So I had to add some little, I don't know what you would call it, like here's the output from the station. It'll send you through, but on your way back, you'll, instead of going backwards to the booster, which, could be done, but it's just kind of sloppy, we put in some, I put in rather some curves and jumps, or whatever you want to call them, that send you actually to the output for all the tracks, to the pressure plate with the note blocks. These signs, you pass right through them. It doesn't affect you when you're on a cart. It just looks nice, so you don't walk back there. Now actually all of these have that little turn in the jump, so on your way back it doesn't, it would have been easy to just on your way back through this track to the station to just have it turn and send you back out here, but that's just kind of sloppy. And I originally realized that, I mean, how it's set up right now is actually perfectly fine. When you're coming on your way back, the switch is off, it'll send you, you know, the right way, bypass all those rail switches and send you out here. But after testing it, I realized I'm dumb. If you're going somewhere, the switch is going to be up, so on your way back it's going to be up as well, which would, you know, send you back towards this booster. I'll just show you a little example of one of those here. It goes all the way around. This is probably the longest diversion to that general output. You hit the curve here, hop across to this little side rail line. Doesn't really go anywhere other than to send you the correct way to the general output right here. Last thing I was going to show is just the kind of maintenance access, which I kind of centralized. There's only the one door to get to all these different things, which I thought was kind of nice. Not anything that amazing, but it looks pretty neat. Oh, also I had a completely different design for... I wanted to put the door booster... Oh, I guess there's something got messed up there. Yeah, because this booster card isn't even here. I don't know if I properly reset it. But anyways, I had the this boosting in a level booster, and it would go this direction, you know, down 4 blocks, and then have to spiral to get back up here and exit. And then I realized, you know, duh, why don't I just use an uphill booster, since I wanted to keep it kind of compact, and it uphill boosts right to the booster output. Right, you know, right under there. So that's the little booster maintenance right there, and there's also the ladder here to reset this. And actually, while I'm here, I will reset it. Might edit this part out, I don't know, so I can actually show you a test of this. Now I know compared to most tutorials, this comes out 1 block higher, but because of the unless you have a certain number of rail blocks at a certain number of booster, it takes a almost precise amount of velocity to get it to hit perfectly. And the if it only comes out 1 block higher than the door, but I thought, why not just, you know, add another ladder there and let it drop a whole another block, and it keeps it properly aligned at the edge of the door. Let me... It's not working. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's just laggy. No, wrong way. There must be an invisible card here. I'm not seeing... Oh, there it is. Alright, there we go. That should work. Okay, it's set now. Last other thing is just the lever and note block maintenance. This also connects. Here's just the little configuration with the note blocks. That pressure plate is right above here, which, you know, immediately triggers this one. And then I just want to put a little bit of a repeater delay, so it's bum bum instead of, you know, triggering them at the same time. And then here's just where the levers are on the other side of this wall. And they come back here, and those tracks are right above here, the rail switches. Now I will go back out. Actually, just a lot quicker. And just show you that it works. All the switches are off. It should just send me right around to that output. Hopefully, if the booster's reset properly. Once with the button. Oh. I guess I failed. And, oh, maybe it's just lag. Then try it one more time. Computer's not great with fraps and Minecraft and the server running at once. There we go. Can even barely hear the tones are quiet there. And then last I will show you, if you ignore the switch and just use the pressure plate, which actually gives you a little bit better boost. in my opinion. I did say lastly, but I guess I could show the return when the rail is switched, how it turns and jogs you around to all the way around to that general output. Right now it's going in the back to a two-way booster. That those rail lines will eventually be continued, but it doesn't go anywhere right now, so they just both connect to each other. So I'm basically going in one, coming out the other. But you can see we go all this way around the back, jump the lines, and come out the same output. That's about it.